Hello, it's Get Carter here, and I'm back with another what's this called? Episode of Oxygen Not Included Rancher Update. So I did a fair few, I'm not sure exactly how many, fair few cycles off camera just to get some stuff done. I wanted to try to explore more of the area, and I still cannot find volcano. No, you're just part of that room. Can't find any volcanoes or anything at all, which I just find odd. But anyway, I had a look around and I still don't know if I'm blind or what, but I just cannot find anything else apart from that one chlorine geyser that is here, or the gas vent. That's the only one that I can locate with the neutronium base. But I had a look around for that as well. Also, I started having difficulty getting the algae. I started to basically wholeheartedly dig into here and set up a couple of the... What are you complaining about? Yeah, no slime. Set up a couple of the slime distillers to get some more algae and to get rid of some of the slime. And, sorry, losing my voice. Also, we... for the most part, the slime lung is being taken care of because we're pumping chlorine into here. So we've got that done. And I've set up just like a mini fertilizer and the natural gas generator as well, with the water basically being pumped back into here. And we're getting water from the algae distillers, and I'm pumping the... this water was originally from the algae distillers as well, so that... now what do we want? Just double check. I'm pretty sure I connected all this up now. So you should be going... Yeah, so they'll start pumping in there. So we will enable this building, and that should be on. So that water will pump in there. The algae distillers from there will pump in there. That'll be good. What I do hopefully want to do is... I've set up basically pumping carbon dioxide down to here, which hopefully the slicksters will all turn into crude oil. And basically, once I clear out, I plan to clear out an area around here, and I'll turn that into the oil reservoir, and I'll put together probably the... I haven't got my research anymore because I got rid of it because I researched all the things, the aqua tuner or whatever it is. Utilities, thermo, yeah. So thermo aqua tuner. I'll cool down the oil or the crude oil and use that as a means to cool down the base or cool down liquids or whatever I'm going to do with it. And the last thing, I'm going to set up a barbecue here to cook up the omelettes because I think we have a few eggs. Yeah, hatchling eggs. We got 9 hatchling eggs. So what we'll do is we will start making them into some lovely omelettes. Turned this one back off. I had it on for a bit just because the food is dropping, but I'll just leave it at this one up top, just so I can alternate between the two. When one gets too hot from the lamps, I'll just switch it over. And we're also getting some algae from here. So we've got plenty of algae right now, but I'll have the... what do we got? The electrolyzer kick back in when we run out, or if we get low and have to wait till we dig some more out. Alright, so that's where we are with that one. So I'm going to build these, and then I will get rid of the ladders once these are built in. Now I can't build here because that heavy wire. Obviously the decor is not going to be best around here. Yeah, minus 387. That's right, they should be able to handle the stress. The only cooking they're going to do is that omelette, so shouldn't really matter. Like, it's not going to make a big difference. Now I've set them... What's the priority on these? Yeah, I've set them to dig some more iron out because we're actually haven't got a lot of iron ore. I could use some copper, and I think I did with the wiring for this one, but just because we're nearly out of iron, I wanted to go dig some more. I don't know why you're there. We've also got some here up that we could dig. That's all good, so we'll continue to dig out this slime area, and then quite possibly we'll dig down here. I'm going to use this as a bit of fresh water. I use the electrolyzer a fair bit, and basically we've got a lot less water. We can't do that. What do we got? Deconstruct. I forgot that you can't build ice sculptures. I decided to use some of the ice we've got to make some ice sculptures, and that'll drip some water in there when it cools down anyway. Now we've got carbon dioxide, so this is basically from this pump and from the natural gas. We've got carbon dioxide going down. Now possibly that will back up, or has already backed up. Yeah, so that's all backed up. Yeah, so what we might want to do is put a bit less pressure. How much pressure is here? Now what we might do is we'll do another one here. Just to get some more carbon dioxide pumped down there. We will eventually want a lot more slicksters than that, but for the moment we'll leave it at that. We'll get some more, breed some more. We have got an oil reservoir there, but it's not really what we want or need. Looking more for the water geyser, or even polluted water geyser would be fairly handy at the moment. They were taking a long time to get down here, so what are you doing? Picking up stuff. I made them a nice little fire pole, and hopefully they can get to the top without dropping stuff, just so they are able to get down fast enough. Alright, so do we get anything revealed that is of any use whatsoever? Probably not. Yeah, so I don't know where all the stuff is on the map, because obviously we've gone far left as we can, unless it's hidden somewhere off to the side, which hopefully not. I'll probably where are we? I'm gonna try to get that Wheezewort and try to get up here just in case. Right, just in case there's something just up there. But obviously that is a bit of a trek to get down there. What we probably want to do is look at... Why can you not get in there? Because I may have forbid people going in there, because I didn't want the polluted oxygen to... Yeah. I was going to avoid the polluted oxygen. Alright, so they'll turn that on, and then we'll start pumping. Get nice soggy feet. Alright, so... Don't need that there. We've got the switch here if we want to turn that off. Now, I think the other thing I wanted to do off camera is I've rejigged the power. So I've now got 3 transformers with the... Where are we? Basically 3 sets of wire going to different parts of the base, and I've tried to balance out all the stuff that gets used. Yeah, basically we can't have everything on at once on certain grids, but that shouldn't be a problem. What do you want? So we'll do sandstone here, and then we'll get the... that might cause problems. We'll do you there, because they're not going to be able to use that once that comes up. But then again, they'll be going across the top, so it won't matter. What I might do as well is put that there. That sandstone, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and they'll be able to jump around there, and they'll be able to put these ice blocks down. And obviously that'll melt, and that'll give us a little bit more water in here and cool it down. Not that it needs cooling. It's already at 22, so it's hardly warm. Why? Yeah, invalid building location. So now these are in, we'll deconstruct that. We'll go back to igneous rock. Some of the suffocating. Oh, there you go. You're fine. Do that there, and then we'll be able to deconstruct that, and deconstruct there. Already got the wires in. Where are So we got lots of coal. I think, yeah, 23 tons. We've got heaps of algae now, nearly back up to 5 tons, so we won't have to worry about doing the... Where are you? Keep forgetting the name. Electrolyzer. What I might do is... I'll just enable this pump for a little bit, just so I can get rid of some of the hydrogen that's sitting here. Make sure it isn't causing any issues with the plants. And that'll give us a little bit of extra power as well, and cut down on the coal being used as much. So the whole lot basically switches off. The whole system switches off now. Why have you not gold? That wasn't... You can't build that out of gold, can you? Tell you what, you're doing it out of copper. We got lots of copper. Set you as a 9 just to get it done and to get some of the carbon dioxide down here. Where are you? Yes, that's pretty much all carbon dioxide. Which we might want to open up more areas to get more slicksters, possibly. But we won't do that yet. Yeah. So they've done that. I think I haven't set... Yeah, so I haven't actually set that to be done yet. But I might have to. So what I think I'll do is I'll set that to 5. I'll set... There we go. All of that to 5. I didn't want to connect it up to the normal power, just because it's just the way everything's run down. It'll just be fairly painful trying to get another line down here. Now, I do intend to dig out all of this as well, and once that's gone, then obviously it'll be easier for us to run power all the way down and underneath the base. We could do it over as well, but with all the slime along there, that's a bit painful. So we're going to basically aim to sort of get this bit here at some point, and then we'll run it down here. I had probably, I don't know whether there was a bug in there before, but when you've got the deodorizer there with only one tile, the duplicates were basically climbing up and going into the base, even through the solid block, because I don't know whether the deodorizer counts as 2 blocks or what was happening, but they were bringing slime lung into the base, and it was causing some problems. We have got slime lung in here, but it's in the hydrogen, so it's just basically dying off. There's a bit of polluted oxygen up there, but there's hydrogen there, so that's right, there's only a little bit. It's not going to do anything. So I'm not fussed about that. They can just sit there and... I still got a little bit of hydrogen. So obviously with the natural gas and the coal and the hydrogen, there's a lot of power that goes on, so they don't usually go on for too long. Now, what plumbing? Yeah, so now that one's pumping. We got lots of stuff. And basically this line is all... What we did have is the water was originally going into here, but then once I set up the fertilizer... you're grooming. Oh, it's so cute. Look at you. So nice. What I will do is I'm going to switch... How much fertilizer have I got? We can basically do fertilizer for free. I mean, we have got a lot of igneous rock, but still. What I was thinking about is... I don't know if they eat a lot more fertilizer than they would igneous rock. Where are you? Fertilizer. So basically, I'll get rid of that. I'm not really fussed if they haul it out or don't haul it out. Doesn't make any difference. Now that they're gone, what I will do is do that. And that should enable them to be built. I will need plumbing. Put output. So what I can do possibly is we'll just have the polluted water come into here, and then it can rejoin out there. What do I make you out of? Igneous rock. Yeah, that's all good. and that will be useful for that, just because I can do with a little bit more refined metals. Did I forget to... Yes. Alright, go dig that. So that'll give us a whole bunch of iron, which is be useful. We have got a lot of gold if we want to mine it out, so we'll see how we go with that. What is it? Sleep time. And with this, what we're going to do is plumbing. So that's going to be clean water, basically. Actually, what I'll do is only deconstruct. Oh, morning time. Deconstruct all of that. And deconstruct the liquid valve. Alright, so we'll get rid of the liquid valve. We'll disable that building just for now. I might disable that one just for now as well. And we'll figure out where this is going to go in. So it's going to come out fairly warm, which isn't preferable. It would probably be good. Don't know. We have got a cold biome right here, so I could run it through there. The only problem is, yeah, there's no way I can get into here easily without risking slime lung, but I suppose as long as it's not polluted oxygen, it doesn't really matter. So saying that, what I might do is, where would we want to come in? Probably in here. So I'm going to put all this at a 4, just to try to encourage this bit to be done. And we'll try to put a manual airlock there. Or what we could do is... trying to think, the polluted oxygen goes up, so maybe, as much as I love to have chlorine everywhere, maybe if we put an airlock down here, and what we'll do is we'll go like that, and we'll get that, cut out that. Now what did I make these out of? Gold. No, don't want gold. I haven't polished it. No, you're doing whatever you're doing. We're getting a bit more iron. So we'll go there, and then obviously we'll need to dig out there. And say we do this, say we try to cool it down via this way. We're going to need to dig out both these sides actually. So what I might do is we'll cancel this one, put that there, dig that through, and so what we want is, we don't care about insulating the piping. What do we want? Don't really care about insulating the piping going in. So if we liquid bridge, that's not the wrong button. I hate it when I put the wrong button. Out. So we'll do that. We know we don't want insulated, and igneous rock is all good. So go here, go down. So basically just what we want to do is we want to run this through be able to change that up later. Just basically make it like a radiator. Through like that. Probably be easier if I could actually see the whole thing. You're going to go like that. You're going to go like that. Yeah. And probably about here is when we want to insulate it. And what we'll do... Haven't got enough for Bizlight to do that, so we'll insulate it like this. I'll just run it up here. Like a bridge it there. Like a bridge there. Go like that, go like that, go there. Yeah, and what we'll do is bring it in that way. And what we can do is go straight up here, and that'll go like that. So it's a pretty big project doing that. What we're going to have to do is basically do a ladder down there. And go across there like that. And I probably just used igneous rock, which I don't want to. What have we got a lot of that's not going to be hot? I just use sandstone just so it doesn't go in at a hot temperature. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they should be able to reach up 4. Put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they should be able to reach up all of that. So we'll keep some of the ice there, and hopefully that'll keep the water nice and cool until we can set up liquid cooling. Alright, so can you... yeah, you can reach. I'm going to get all the slime into there, but it looks like we're actually using up all the slime pretty much as soon as we dig it out, we're using it. We do want to get rid of this slime lung at some point, but in the oxygen... yeah, so we're just trying to get rid of all the oxygen with the deodorizers. We had a couple there, but as you can see, most of that's oxygen. I'll probably put... might put one down here. And hopefully between the 3 of them, that should get rid of most of the polluted oxygen. And possibly even I can start pumping out oxygen out of here and into the base. And that way... the deodorizers will be able to get more. We have got lots of sand at the moment, and we can still mine lots of it, so not fussed about the sand usage at the moment. What have they done? So have they got any further up here? Yes, they do. Alright, so we've got another Wheezewort. I'm going to put it here. Doesn't really matter at the moment. But when we start using the electrolyzers, then obviously it comes out fairly hot. So if that can cool that down straight away, that'll be outstanding. Now it is getting a little bit cool because obviously we don't have the those being used, but it will be used soon enough. Alright, so ventilation, where we got ventilation up here has been set up. And it's being used, so hopefully that's cleared the backlog of the... yeah, so that backlog's been cleared, and that also means if we want to get rid of some of the carbon dioxide in here, we can. So what are you complaining about? That's right, we haven't even bothered with the chef because we haven't bothered cooking. Do any of you actually like interest cook? Bubbles Mark 2, you are now our cook. So you go cook, and you go cook omelettes, and you do it forever. Now this one, have we got some more? No. Where's iron ore that we dig up? Hold on. We dug out lots. Oh, that's refined iron. Iron ore, 20 tons. Alright, so we got lots of iron. We have actually got lots of refined metal, but what I'm going to do is... sorry, iron ore. Do a bit more iron ore, and then we might start looking at the... what do we need? Oh no, power. The conductive stuff. Conductive bridge, conductive wire. Just because we can make wiring on our base easier. Ah, you can only use... Alright, that's fairly annoying. What a copper. Yeah, awaiting copper ore delivery. Because you can... So you can only use... Oh, that's you can use iron. Hold on. It just has the wrong... Yeah, it's just got an odd colour to it. Alright, that's fine. So we can just use iron for that, that's no issues. So queue up that, get it done while we've got the polluted water that we can use. Doesn't matter that this is coming out hot, I don't think it makes any difference with the fertilizer synthesizers. And have we got storing? So it's that fertilizer. So I don't know if fertilizer, if it doesn't give them as much food, or if they get upset about it. I don't think so. Calories. Yeah, so it's obviously just got a calories value and eats it. Why do you need air? Now the one bright side might be that there's also carbon dioxide around, so if the food doesn't get moved straight away, at the very least, oops, at the very least it'll what are you doing? It won't go off. But we'll see how we go. Alright. So what I'm wondering is, are they having an issue getting to this before? Tell you what, cut through there. Yeah, so we can see a little bit more maybe than we could before, but it's not really helpful. They're doing the pipe. They'll be doing the pipe for a long time. Yeah, so it's a fairly large project, and what I might do is I might let it run for a little bit, just so they can dig into here and get that sorted. We'll get a couple more Wheezeworts, which we can maybe put around the base. This area seems a little bit warm, so we'll maybe get what we'll do is while we're here, get a Wheezewort there, and we'll deconstruct that, and we'll get a Wheezewort there. Yeah, because theoretically we should be getting them soon enough. Once they dig in. So they have dug a fair amount into that, and yeah, so we haven't got slime for the algae, but that's clay, isn't it? Yeah. Got a bit of slime there, so we will get some slime to put in those and generate a bit more polluted water. I don't want to use the clean water for toilets yet because I don't have an easy supply of it, and I'd basically have to start digging through the polluted water and turning that into usable water, so not planning to do it. Anyway, we'll call it quits there, and I might let it run for a little bit and see if I can dig into this cold biome, and maybe if I can tell you what, go away. We'll see if I can like do a ladder up into this area and see if we can find anything up there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.